I'm going to throw a lifeline to anybody in corporate America right now. Corporate America will change how your nervous system responds to mundane things. What tends to happen, I've seen, is that like our nervous system is very smart. It actually knows when something is a potential threat, and it's very good at detecting this. You're not crazy. Like you're not unnecessarily stressed. It's the problem with corporate America is that you know that if you speak up and you're honest about pointing out flaws in a process, that most people don't have the emotional maturity to say, oh, we're talking about a process, not a person. But so many people, especially people in middle management, and some of the past experiences I've had, if you set a boundary, they immediately make it about themselves. And when their ego feels like it's being attacked, they feel like their job is on the line. And instead of like stepping up and saying, oh, let's change the process, let's update how we do this, thanks for pointing that out, help me understand how you came to that conclusion, they will instead turn it on you and make you feel like the bad person. So I just want to say that to you. Like, your fear of speaking up, your fear of like saying something is valid. The first time in my first corporate job, I spoke up and said something, immediately written up. Immediately written up. And it was a whole thing. It was like a whole thing. It was like, I was like, no, like this is valid for me to put my foot down here and speak up. And I held my ground. I stick to my boundary. And I got written up for it. And, you know, I like then, get a new job and like I'm in a new season of life. And like that sticks with you. Your nervous system remembers those things. Like your amygdala, the fear part of your brain, and your hippocampus, the memory center of your brain, they are like essentially conjoined. Like think of those headphones that are like this around the ear. That's like the shape of your hippocampus, and at the end of it is like your amygdala. And your hippocampus, the way it works is it doesn't like have a filing cabinet of like this is what happened on Monday, April 14th at your job, and this is what your manager said. It pulls from different sensory inputs within the brain. It pulls from the occipital lobe, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, all those like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting. And you'll remember what the words sounded like in your ears, and you'll remember what the email looked like on the screen, and you'll remember like that's what memory looks like. And so the next time you interact with your manager at a new job, your brain will pull up that those sensory inputs and be like, remember how this went last time? And it's usually not wrong. Your brain is a prediction making machine, and so it's trying to protect you. And so if you're trying to like figure out how to make your job less stressful, how to like make your nervous system not so impacted by your job, sometimes it's just like your job is just fucking you up, and you can only endure it for so long without it totally grating on you.